For C, I said a valley with a sailboat in it and a waterfall flowing down. Also, people walking on the bridge.
Okay. Okay. Would you go ahead and read the others?
Devin said, I see people walking on the bridge. I see boats sailing in the water. I see a person screaming. Hannah said, a tint of orange, red in the sky. And Hayes said, the sun setting, blood red sky, blue black valley.
Two people, I don't know.
Two ships, two people, one other person screaming.
I didn't know.
Okay. And did somebody tell me about what you guys hear?
I'll read it.
Okay.
Devin hears screaming, water rushing, the bridge creaking, the boat sailing. Hannah hears the water and the cracks in the bridge. I also hear screaming. Brooklyn hears screaming, the swishing of the waterfall. And apparently she's going. Okay. And I hear a terrible scream and the bridge squeaking.
Okay. And somebody just smell. What do you smell?
Do it? You can do it.
Okay. Devin smells the water, ice, the wood on the bridge, people, cologne, or perfume. Brooklyn smells fresh salt water, the summer day. Hannah smells the wood from the bridge and the water. And Hay smells cool sea breeze, fear, and wood.
Okay. Did this help you relate to the picture any, or did you get anything out of that? How did it help?
Because, like, for me, if there was, like, parts that I didn't understand and, like, I described what I saw, heard, and smelled when I was in the picture, then it kind of made me understand the other parts that you couldn't tell what he drew.
Okay, good. Can I have you guys switch from the environment to character?
So are we still doing the
Are we
purple?
writing?
Still doing, you guys can decide. You don't have to do it in any
Let's write on the chart.
certain
Who
way.
wants the best
Just
handwriting?
however it's going to help you understand the picture.
What?
So I'll let you think about that. Okay. Let me talk to me about what you found out.
I found out for the thing that I see. I said, I see an ocean. I wrote that for the sea part, I see an ocean with boats on it, and there is a landscape, and there is flaming bloody, and there is a flaming bloody red sky.
I wrote land and light.
In the lighthouse?
Yeah, because me and his spot like that was right behind.
Okay, so you're inferring that's a lighthouse.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wrote that.
You wrote, I see a man who is terrified or shocked.
I wrote
Okay. And read to me what you wrote.
blood red sky, flaming cloud.
Okay, good. And what about what we heard in the picture?
I heard a loud scream.
We heard a loud scream.
I hear crashing waves, and I also hear an infinite scream I hear in my ear.
I heard the waves that splashed. It's mine.
No. I wrote it.
I wrote that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote
Water.
me and you both did that.
Yeah.
If you're finished with one part, go ahead and answer the question.
And this is ocean. Reset the ocean.
And if you've answered the questions, raise your hand. All your questions are answered.
I smell the river, salt, and dirt. Please don't put ocean.
Write the E. It's a
Okay. Good.
see that? It's the and there's that big fishing.
Okay.
I wrote something else on this.
Okay. Say it.
Even though it doesn't show, it might not show the scream shoes because the scream's wearing a cloak.
Okay.
I think the shoes might be too tight on.
Oh. And so,
show.
why do you say that?
Because sometimes you might have you might have shoes that might not fit really good,
Okay.
and you feel like screaming to show your emotion.
Yeah. But how does that, think about how that, what you're thinking is, compares to his journaling.
And it could be and lean against the
Remember,
railing.
this was his journal entry about this piece.
It could be true that stopped and leaning against the railing. Deathly tired, looking out across the flaming clouds. Probably tired. Shoes are too tight. Shoes are probably too tight. Oh, I can kind of see the shoes because it's close. I can probably see the shoes. I can
You're right there.
only see one shoe. The screen might have big feet, but it shows a lot of emotion. To show that it has big feet, but small shoes to wear. Yeah.
At this very moment.
Say that again.
What are you thinking right now at this very moment?
No, not Brooklyn.
I think just interpret it how you want.
Like, would it be about the picture? Like, what we're thinking about the picture?
Or what we're thinking like right now.
I think you should interpret it how you want. So answer that question however you want to.
What do you
However you're thinking of
What do
it.
you have to go first?
Brooklyn, next time Hazy's going first.
Yeah,
And remember that.
crazy bud.
Let's chat for just a minute. I'm going to interrupt your chart here. What do you think this artist is trying to tell you?
Let out your emotions.
Okay. Did you guys hear that? Say that again. My question was, what is the artist trying to tell you? And he said,
Let out your emotions.
do you guys have anything a different thought than that?
Express your feelings.
Okay.
I think
I think, like, go with your feeling.
Okay. Why would the artist tell you that?
It might be, like, in a book, like, the lesson of the story. That could just be, like, the lesson of the painting.
Okay, so what's the lesson? Why is he telling you that? Why is he telling you to express your feelings? Why is he telling you to go with it?
Because the dude's screaming.
But why is that necessary?
Because he sees something bad.
What if he doesn't express his feelings?
It might never go, like, what's the word? It might never go into some word.
It might be because, like, if he doesn't express his feelings, then he'll have to keep everything inside.
And why is that bad?
Because then you wouldn't ever just get to be yourself.
Hearing people say it.
What could he have done to, or is it clear about what he's trying to say?
Yeah,
Not
no.
really.
What's difficult?
Like, you don't know what he's screaming about
Yeah.
or what happened.
Because this is just to do training as a scene's degree. Oh,
What could
so he
he have
didn't.
done?
This guy ain't the guy that's talking.
No, like, this is not Edward Monk.
Oh,
This is Edward Monk's writing, but, like, this isn't him.
I did not know that. I thought this was it.
Think about, just for a second, I want you to talk about what he could have added to his picture to communicate more clearly. Go ahead. But I want you to talk about what the artist might have added to the picture or done to the picture to communicate more clearly, because you said you're not sure what he's screaming about. So what could he have added to let us know what he's screaming about? Talk about it. I'll come right back.
He could have added like what he was screaming, like what he was
He could
screaming
have had
at.
like a thought bubble.
That wouldn't look cool. Have a little thought bubble out there going, this guy is screaming.
Why would he have a thought bubble out there?
Yeah, you know that would look like this.
Hi, I'm screaming because I'm mad.
Well, still, but
He could have drawn his guy facing,
Right on that.
like you see the back of his head,
there could have
and then you could see what he was like looking at.
there could have been like a thought bubble, or maybe in the sky up here, because it's just like white. He could have wrote in it why he was screaming.
I just think he could have like turned the guy's face and whole body around so you saw the back of his head and had his arms like this, and then like you could see what he was screaming at.
What do you guys think?
I don't know.
What could he have added to let us know what he's screaming about?
Like, more of the picture
Okay, what could be added to the picture?
to show us what he was like screaming about.
What do you think he might be screaming about?
Something terrible happening.
Oh, here.
Like what?
Maybe he's upset and wants to get out of his anger.
Like a fly.
Well, see, he's looking one way, so two bad things are happening. Cause like his eye, one eye's like this, and then one eye's off the side.
If he could talk to you and tell you about this, what would you want him to tell you?
What the person was screaming at? Cause I mean, it has to have meaning. Like that one picture last week about that time melting. It had to have a. It had to have a.
Okay. Finish up your character comparison, and I'll be back to check on you. Okay.
I stopped and leaned against the road, deathly tired. The scream is probably deathly tired of walking. I think Edward Munch might be talking about that he walked too much, that the scream was walking too much, and he got tired and leaned against the railing.
And he could be having a stroke, and then everything turned red.
Maybe the swirls are coming from the city, maybe because there's like a city fire.
Because that's why everyone's walking by him, probably.
Why?
Because he could be having a stroke or something, and then he's seeing stuff that no one else sees.
Okay. Interesting. What is the artist trying to tell you in this picture? What is he trying to tell you? What's the artist communicating?
Emotions.
Okay. And anything different? Anybody else have something different to add? What about what? We'll go with Jamesa. Jamesa says emotions. Why is the artist communicating emotions to you?
Because in this it says, his mother and his sister both died very young. This sadness became part of his expressionist artworks.
That's why melancholy means
Melancholy.
sad.
So you found out from reading his.
Because his
biography.
sister and his mother died at an early age.
Okay. Is it clear in the artwork about that?
No.
What could he have added to the picture to tell us about that? What could he have added or?
Two people dying.
Okay. Do you have anything different? What could he have added, Jamesa?
Probably could have added soldiers walking back and forth. Him wearing small shoes, getting in pain, very tired of walking.